It is Eagle FC heavyweight Junior Dos Santos. Junior, I wonder, have you gotten used to the sound of that just yet? It's been a long time since you've been anywhere with UFC. Now you're with Eagle FC.
That's true, and I'm happy. I'm happy with this new move on my career, on my life. It's been good, to be part of the Eagle FC. The guys. There's amazing people on the behind the scenes on the Eagle FC, and it's been very good. The experience I've been having with them is great.
Love it, love it. Well, we get to see your return to the cage as well. We get to see you in the Eagle FC cage. Listen, first time in about a year and a half since you fought. I guess give me the feel right now. I mean, is it excitement? Is it nerves? What's the emotions like for you?
I can say I'm very excited, about this comeback. I was right like 1 year ago or something. I was going through a very special moment, let's say, uh, and then I was evaluating everything in my life, and if I would really decide to keep going on my career, to keep fighting. But as soon as I went back to the gym and I went back on training, on living that type of environment, which I love it. So I decided, no man, I gotta keep doing this. And once I decided that, so then we were looking for a fight. My intention was to have an experience on a boxing fight, but it didn't happen. We had a fight scheduled to February with Thriller, and I would fight Kurbak Pulev, who's a great boxer. I was very excited about it, but they were postponing the fight. So then we had this opportunity now in May with the Eagle FC, and we had a good conversation with everybody. Everybody was okay with that, and then we moved forward, and then we got this fight. And now I'm very happy to be here at this point, and I'm training good. I'm feeling good, and I can't wait actually to be inside the cage again and fighting again.
I love it. It's a new chapter of your career, of course. I mean, you fought 23 times for the UFC. You were there for 12 years. You, of course, were a champion. I just wonder, how will you think back on that time in the UFC? Maybe not the greatest ending at the time, but you had a fantastic career in there. How will you think back on your time in the UFC?
Now that was some amazing times. I lived in the UFC. Of course, I had an amazing journey over there. I'm very thankful for everything what happened in there. But it's now, like you said, it's a new chapter. I gotta move forward. And once I decide I want to keep fighting, I want to keep going on this with my career. This is a perfect move for me. This fight on Eagle FC against someone as tough as Yorgan De Castro. So for my comeback, it looks just great.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You talk about, I mean, when you made the decision, as you say, a comeback, have you thought about what all it's going to be? I mean, is this a lengthy journey? Do you think you have years ahead of competing? Is this like a couple of fights? Is it you take it and evaluate? Like, how are you looking at this time in your career?
Well, I was looking more on the emotional side. If I would, willing to be going through all those kind of a process again. Not physically, nothing like that. I feel great. I'm training great at the gym. I'm a monster. My training partners can tell you that. But I was wondering if I would keep going on my career more for the emotional side. I wasn't going through a very good moment. Things weren't working well, and a lot of pressure from many sides. All the sides. So I wasn't feeling belong. I wasn't feeling like I belong. I was belonging to that place anymore. So I don't know why. It was a very strange feeling. Things wasn't happening in a good way. And I think it's sometimes it's normal in life. Sometimes things doesn't go the way you want them to go. So you have to be able to deal with it. And I think I'm still dealing with it. I'm still learning from it. But man, I can tell you this process I'm going through. Since I'm out of the UFC, it's been great. Because I've been opening my eyes for so many other things and for myself as well. So it's been good. to be in the position that I am right now, and especially to be able to leave the opportunities out here. There's many opportunities out here as well. UFC is the top of the mountain, of course. The guys are the main show in the world. They're huge and great for that. But there's other many opportunities out there, for fighters like me, and I love to do this. So let's do it.
I love it. Many opportunities on the table. I got to ask, will professional wrestling be one of those opportunities? Because you look like you were having a really good time out there at AEW.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. That was a great time. A great opportunity as well. I was living there with Dan Lambert and the ATT. He made that opportunity possible for us. Dan Lambert. So I had some great times with those guys. And man, that's, they got to be in a very good shape and very good technique to do those things. I was impressed with everything I saw over there. And they're huge. It's as huge as the UFC, or maybe, I can say they're big, man. And for me, it was great to be there. I hope to, in a near future, be able to to live some more experience like that. But right now, my focus is on the fight.
I love it. We'll talk about Yorgan De Castro. I mean, you fight him on May 20th, Eagle SC 47. Listen, at this point in your career, do you do anything special, or is there any preparation you do just for a particular opponent? Or is it basically, you know what a training camp is, you know how to get ready for a fight at this point?
No, we have many experience. We never know everything. It's a learning process. Life is a learning process. You got always something to add to your arsenal. And man, I'm impressed because I was I was getting prepared. I was doing boxing training, specific for boxing all the time. So I was waking up at like 5 a.m. in the morning, things that I never did before, and my first training was 7 a.m. in the morning. So it was a different type of training, a different type of process with myself, with my body, with my ability to learn more, from myself, from everything around me. So everything changed on my training. That's crazy, how things, when you give the opportunities for things to change, how they impress you. They bring good things for you. And now I want to keep going on this path. On this kind of training, this kind of preparation. I'm focusing on cardio a lot, of course, but I was running every day. I'm not doing anymore, too much like that anymore, but I was running every day. I was doing weights, shadow boxing every day, this kind of thing. It made me feel very good because the striking thing is very natural for me. I know I love grappling, but the striking thing is natural for me. For some guys, the grappling thing is natural for them. They feel good. They can go many rounds on that. I feel like that on striking. So I was putting some more efforts on that thing, and things were working very good, And now right now I'm feeling great. Today was a sparring session. I did great, and I'm happy with that.
I love it. With all this focus on, I know you're focused on MMA right now and with Eagle FC, but do you think you'll take a boxing match at some point? I know you were planning on it. Do you think you'll box?
That's my main goal. That's my main goal, to have an opportunity of boxing because, man, I love that thing, Not worrying about kicks and takedowns would be good. That's what I think. And this fight I would have with Kubrat Pulev wouldn't be pure boxing. It would be a triad, but it was a very close thing to boxing, And also it would fight Kubrat Pulev, who only lost to Anthony Joshua and Klitschko. So he's an amazing boxer, For me, it would be great. A great test for myself in this new world. But let's see. It's not easy, man. Boxing is a very free world where you can negotiate. You have to negotiate everything to make it happen. We don't have a contract signed with nobody. You gotta go through the process step by step. So things are maybe a little harder to make it happen. But that was my feeling about the opponents that we were talking about and things. So, but I'm very excited about that, and my main goal is to have this is to have this boxing fight. Let's see. But I'm having. I can tell you as well. I'm not taking anything away from the opportunity I'm having right now. Eagle, everything. The experience I'm having with Eagle, man. They got these guys. They came to stay, and in a very soon future, they will be huge.
Yeah, they're making big moves for sure. Let me ask you one more thing about boxing, because I wanted to know your opinion on this. I'm torn. This Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou fight that everybody's talking about, I'm torn because on the one hand, if Francis can go out there and get a huge paycheck, I want him to do that, of course, right? But on the other hand, beating Tyson Fury seems like in a pure boxing match seems almost impossible. You know what I mean? And I mean, no disrespect to Francis Ngannou by that. Yeah. So what do you think? I mean, like, do you want to see that fight, or do you want to see it as like some kind of a hybrid fight, maybe, or what? I don't know. What's your take on this fight?
Oh well, I agree with that. It's a big move for Francis Ngannou. I'll be rooting for him if it really happens. I'll be rooting for him. I want him to go there and succeed. But I see it's very hard, man. In a pure boxing match, I don't think he has many chances. Especially because of what we see on his last fight. He has a lot of power. He's very strong, but he's a huge man who cannot deal very well with his cardio. If he would keep fighting on the striking side, the striking part with a gun, he would get beat. Luckily he was smart enough to take him down and take advantage of that. He did great on that, but he was exhausted on his feet already. So against someone like Tyson Fury, only on the stand-up, it's gonna be very hard for him. But one thing, I was with the same mentality we were talking about right now. But one thing make me very happy about it is that they are negotiating to be on MMA gloves. So then the power of Francis Ngannou can make a big difference. Because he doesn't need to touch a full power, a full punch to show how powerful he is, so then he got better chances, especially at the beginning of the fight. I'm excited to see it. I hope it happens, but with MMA gloves.
Yeah, MMA gloves would make it nice. It's so funny because if you add kicks, I think the mixed martial artist wins. Obviously, if you add takedowns, the mixed martial artist always wins. But pure boxing, it's really tough. So when you box, do you want to do pure boxing, or do you want to do like triad where there's a little more clinching, or maybe some kind of hybrid rules?
No, I'm a boxing guy, man. I was always a boxing guy in MMA. If you see, my thing is always to use my boxing against my opponents. I feel good on that, and I was training only pure boxing right now. I was doing great. I am doing great, as a boxing guy, So that's why I want to test myself, because I have everything what it takes to be a great boxer. So I'm not taking my chances, And I'm fast. I move well. I have a great cardio. Only on boxing, man, I can go like, I don't know, 15 rounds. I feel good on that, it feels comfortable for me. So I'm looking forward to have this type of opportunity and to show, everything what I'm talking about, because it's when you talk about things, for me, it's so clear. It's right there, so I want to show to the people what I'm talking about. So the only opportunity on boxing will be give me that chance to do that.
I love it. Well, first up, it's going to be MMA, of course. Eagle FC 47, May 20th. Yeah. Listen, a win here. I mean, do you fight for a title? Is that the goal? Maybe try to get this Eagle FC belt?
Probably. Probably. We don't know our next step yet. Ali is my manager now, and I'm very happy with that, man. What a great guy. And I trust on the team. I trust on him, and I know that the next move will be even better. The guy, he knows how to make things happen, and no doubts. I know the future is bright for us.
I love it, man. Well, Junior, I know I speak for a lot of people. We're excited to see you back in the cage. It's been too long. It's free. I mean, people, it's free on the FlexCast app. You don't even have to pay for it.
Perfect.
May 20th. I guess I'll just leave you with this, Junior. What are we going to see? I mean, it sounds like you've been focusing on the hands. Maybe we see better striking than we saw before. I mean, what kind of fight do we see on May 20th?
Well, yeah, like I said, I was always training a lot. My boxing, I was doing the same thing right now. I love my boxing, but I'm an MMA fighter. I can fight anywhere. And one thing I have to say is, in a land of smashers, we got to smash.
I love it. Junior Dos Santos, happy to see you back in action. And again, May 20th live on the FlexCast app, Eagle FC 47. Best of luck, Junior. Look forward to it.
Thank you very much, bro. Take care.